Wake the world, we're live on air. Truth and power everywhere. From pixel dreams to indie gold. Stories waiting to be told. Never give up and journey on. Power in play, our hearts are strong. Let the Odyssey rise. Let the Odyssey rise. Never give up and journey on. Power in play, our hearts are strong. Let the Odyssey rise. Let the Odyssey rise.
All right, welcome to the live stream, everyone. It is what time is it? It's about time. I think it's 4:52 p.m. in the evening time. Well, it's not really evening. Is it evening? It's 4 o'clock still evening? Is evening? It's kind of heading there. Eastern time, July 30th, the day before the last day of July, and we're live, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. Talking about the Nintendo Direct. Yes, one more time. Yeah, I was supposed to be live streaming earlier, but unfortunately, I could not do so because of I woke up without almost any eyesight. My one eye was very blurry, so I really couldn't do anything until I felt better today. So I'm here. We're talking about the Key Card Direct happening tomorrow, the first ever full Key Card Direct. Tomorrow will be an exciting day for all of those key card lovers out there, and we are going to be breaking down every key card announcement tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. We are going to predict how many games, or I'm sorry, not many, how many key cards will be announced tomorrow, and we'll have some fun trying to talk about what could be announced tomorrow. What if I told you that not all hope is lost for those of you who are looking forward to first party reveals or dates being dropped in the next couple of days, or even tomorrow? It's not lost. Not all hope is lost. All right. But it being a key card direct, we are going to go over all of the key cards that will be announced tomorrow. According to some basically what people have been saying and some random speculation. And so thank you guys so much for being here as we celebrate the first ever all key card direct here at Nintendo headquarters. So let's go ahead and first of all, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody in the key card direct chat, because it's going to get great. If you can do me a favor right now, like if you are here right now, do me a favor, hit that like button, and right next to that like button, there is a share button. Go ahead and share it to any social media you have access to that you like to go. If you like to go on X, on Facebook, on Instagram, on wherever. Next to that that button, there is a share. If you're watching us from X, make sure to also hit that like. If you have not done so yet, go ahead and follow. As today, we will be breaking down all the way down to see how many key cards we get in this presentation. All right. So before that, let's go ahead and read the first official announcement from Nintendo. It happened this morning. I apologize for those of you who were expecting a live stream this morning. Once again, could not do so. Eyesight really, really bad. Couldn't really see much, so I had to wait till my sight got back to not normal, but that I can see better because I woke up and my one eye was very blurry. So let's go ahead and go over to Nintendo's headquarters here, and then read the official announcement as a starting point, right? As a starting point to the live stream, let's read the official announcement from Nintendo. Announcing the new Key Card Direct here first. So let's go ahead and share that. Let me go ahead and share my screen really quickly here. That is not my screen. Share screen. There you go. That is my screen. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Let me know, my friends, if you can see that there. I don't like this. I like this one right here. There we go. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let me add some little music in the background there for all of you. Welcome, my friends. Welcome. Everybody, welcome to the chat. Welcome. You guys look fantastic today. You guys look amazing. Amazing. All right. So let's go ahead and read officially here. And thank you so much, by the way, for liking the stream and for sharing it for those of you who shared it. Okay. You can hear it. You can share the screen, not that screen. Share the stream to your favorite social media, and then hashtag it Keycard Direct. Okay, Keycard Direct. All right, this is our special Keycard live stream. By the way, in order to watch this live stream, you are going to have to download this live stream. This is not a full in cartridge live stream. This is a Keycard live stream. So in order for you to be able to enjoy this live stream, you have to download the entire live stream. Although you will be given a card that feels like you have something, but you really don't. It's empty. Let's go ahead and read here the official announcement from Nintendo. This is not the announcement from Nintendo. Let me go ahead and this is the other thing. Go in there. There we go. That is it. Looking for it here. There you go. Okay. The official announcement from Nintendo today says, join us for Keycard Direct, hashtag Keycard Direct, partner showcase tomorrow, July 31st at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Pacific time. Brutal for the Pacific people. Brutal. It is so brutal. For 6 a.m. Pacific time. It's not even daytime yet. And tune in for roughly 25 minutes of information of upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 key cards and Nintendo Switch 2 games from our publisher partners. Watch here, and they give you a link that leads to the YouTube channel. Okay, so what? You can continue playing. So that is the official announcement from Nintendo. It happened this morning. Yeah, we didn't get a full Nintendo Direct, but I want to tell you why hope is not all lost. It's not all lost. We first thing, we do have a Direct. It's a Direct. It's a Nintendo Direct, right? It's a key card Direct, but it's still a Direct. And I think that it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see if anybody dares, like any software company, any of Nintendo partners dare. Like, I want to see who will be the standout company who say, "Hey, no to key cards," and they'll give you a full cartridge game. It's gonna be a very, very, very interesting to see who breaks the key card direct rule. Yeah. So that is going to be that's the official announcement. Okay. Now there's also from this key card direct that we're going to get. I think that we should go over the predictions from our leakers, right? Because we got some leakers that basically hyped us all about this now known key card direct, and they made some wild speculations and some wild assumptions of what this key card direct will entail. And so I think it's fair for us to go over those I think it's fair to go over those wild announcements that this apparent key card direct will have. Okay. I don't know if you guys want to hear the still debating whether to drop those those roast, the roast to I got three roast three roast to provide to the leakers. And so I'm still debating on whether to provide them today at this live stream. But let's go ahead and go over the wild, extremely wild assumptions made. Okay, and let's go ahead and start with our friend Beat 'em Ups, which is probably getting beaten up right now. It's wild. It's wild. Let me add some background music here because this music keeps stopping. So let me see here. I think that's good. He's getting yeah. This is the thing. Guys, friends. I will hear if I hear information that I will share, right? And in that information, there is one game. There's one game. Let me just say this. There is one game that no matter who tells me, Miyamoto himself can tell me that game will be in the direct. I will not even say it. I will not say it. Okay? I will not say it. Because if it's not in the direct, that one game, trust me, I'm going to get beaten up. Okay? That game is Animal Crossing. That's the one game that I will never ever predict being in a direct. You know why? Don't underestimate that cozy community. They cozy? They're cozy until you mess with their games. Do not mess with those cozy community people because they will take out their bangs out. Animal Crossing gonna be there. You're getting me wild up. This better happen, and they'll start snapping their fingers left and right. And that's the one place Beat 'em Ups went. He went there. He went to Animal Crossingville and said, "Hey, guess what, guys? You are getting a brand new game tomorrow." And yeah, that's the one thing you don't want to do to the Animal Crossing community. You do not want to predict or hype them up because the coziness is there only for a little bit. The cozy will go away very quickly. Okay, it'll turn something else. Cozy in the morning. But so let's go ahead and go over the wild predictions. It started on June 20th, 2025. Okay, Beat 'em Up's prediction for Nintendo Direct. Popular Nintendo tuber made some predictions about a potential Nintendo Direct in July 2025, as reported on June 20th, 2025 via Reddit, Gaming Leaks and Rumors. The following games were mentioned as part of the predictions for the Direct. Okay, now some of these games could still make it to the Nintendo Direct just because not all of them they're not first party games. Okay, like Metaphor Fantasio, Fantastic. Metaphor Fantastic can make it to the Nintendo Direct. It can still happen. It's a partner direct, okay, because it's not a first party game. All right. The second one was Pokemon Coliseum shadow dropping there. So sorry, Pokemon fans. Pokemon Coliseum. Again, we'll talk about this at the end again. Pokemon Coliseum. No. All right. Beat 'em ups suggested that a shadow drop of the title comparing the Pokemon Coliseum. However, skepticism was noted in the community, with some users questioning the validity due to the specificity and the fact that Pokemon Presents was scheduled, making Pokemon related shadow drops less likely. Right? It doesn't make sense that you get a Pokemon Coliseum dropped on NSO right after a Pokemon Presents just happened, and there was no mention of it. That was a red flag there. So at least for now, Metaphor Fantastic Something's is one game that can make it still to this partner keycard direct. The Death Stranding game, okay, Death Stranding can still make it on the keycard direct. The other one was Metroid Prime 4. No way. There's no way Metroid Prime 4 is going to be there. Not even close. Kirby Air Riders. Nope. Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, sadly, will not be in that keycard direct. Okay, no keycard direct. And one of the games that was mentioned from a lot of people, okay, and basically because Nintendo already announced it, and this game can be in the Nintendo Direct because it crosses the line between partner and first party. It's like first party and partner are shaking hands with this game. Hyrule Warriors. All right. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment can be in the partner direct. Okay. Yes. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment can be in the Nintendo Direct because the Warriors game are technically Warrior games are technically made by Nintendo partner. So we can see Hyrule Warriors in this direct. All right. And I think it's the only game that shakes hands with Nintendo when it comes to partner direct. So we can't rule out Hyrule Warriors Age of the Imprisonment of the Calamity of the babies. What else we got here? All right, let's go over to Nate the Hate. Now, Nate the Hate, a prominent leaker with a strong track record for predicting Nintendo Directs, made several claims. Okay, let's go reading over these claims that he made. July 2025 Nintendo Direct, particularly after the release of Donkey Kong Bonanza on July 17. His predictions focus more on event timing and general content rather than specific game lists. So Nate is always very careful on what type of games he'll see there. He's more focused on that there will be a Nintendo Direct rather than the games specific to it. And I think that's a smart move. Like I heard there's going to be a Nintendo Direct. I don't know what's going to be a Direct, a mini or a partner showcase, but there will be one. And I think Nate was kind of very safe there, right? After the Donkey Kong Bonanza, likely the very last week, right? And so he did mention likely the last week of July. It is the last week of July. Actually, the last day of July. When did he say this? He said this on July 14th. And he reaffirmed it on July 22nd and July 23rd. Details Nate started on his podcast, right, for the Nintendo Direct would occur on July 2025 after Donkey Kong Bonanza release. He speculated it would likely happen in the last week of July. He was right. Before Nintendo's earnings call on August 1st. So August 1st is Nintendo's earnings the day after tomorrow. Blippity 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 blip. Let's see here. He speculated it would be likely. Yep. Okay. He emphasized no direct would cover before before July 17th due to the focus on the Bonanza and Pokemon Presents. Video Game Chronicle later collaborated with with their sources, BGC, and so this is what came out of that podcast. Focus on third-party Switch 2 games. Okay, so I'm sure Beat 'em Up's heard about a Nintendo Direct, and then I guess he started making speculation about what games could be in that Direct. He heard there was a Direct. He could have left it right there, but he brought in Animal Crossing into the mix, and so he focus on. But over on the Nate the Hate podcast, they were specific. They said, "Hey, this could be focused on third party Switch 2 games." Although it also says Nintendo Switch, not just Nintendo Switch 2. So Switch fans, this Direct is for you if you have not yet updated to Nintendo Switch 2. Okay. Now, when did he say this? July 14th. The details. Nate the Hate suggested that the Direct would emphasize third-party games for Nintendo Switch 2, given the console's recent launch in June 2025 and the need to announce third-party support beyond launch titles like Cyberpunk 2077 and Street Fighter 6. Okay, so let's see here. One of his earlier predictions was Kirby Robobot, which never saw the. I don't think it's gonna be here because it's a first-party game. Reference and discussed tied to July. So maybe he did mention some games for let's give him credit for him saying that this will be focused more on third-party support. It's a partner showcase. It's now confirmed that it is totally key cards. And the other ones I'm guessing is him just more kind of not really saying it's gonna happen, but more saying, hey, he could see this happening on this Direct. Planet Robobot from Kirby. This he's been mentioning for a long time now. I actually went over a patent and a trademark for Robobot months and months ago. Nate previously mentioned a potential port of Kirby Robobot for the Direct, which would appear in the Direct alongside Switch 2 edition of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. This prediction has not been officially confirmed, and it's not going to be confirmed because it's not happening. The other one is Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Everybody predicted this one because this is like the wildest thing from Nintendo, right? We have about 4 months left, 5 months left in a year, just 5 little months, so short months in the year, 5, okay? And out of those 5, I think like 3 of them already have the games attached to them. Some of them 2 games attached to them, and no Metroid Prime 4. Still, it's just crazy, right? It's just nuts. All right, so July. This one was on July 20th. He talked about Metroid Prime 4. Hyrule Warriors is the one. I'm gonna put that one aside because Hyrule Warriors is right in the middle, right? Nintendo has announced a Warrior game before in a prior partner showcase. I think it was Fire Emblem Warriors. That was the one announced in a prior partner showcase. The other game is Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War remake. That is hit and miss. Kirby Air Riders, again, no word on that one. Mario Galaxy 2 HD. I took Metroid Prime 2 and 3. This is just crazy. Metroid Prime 2 and 3, GameCube, Virtual Console. Let's see here. Potential big teaser, Smash, Animal Crossing, or 3D Mario. Jeez. It was swinging hard for the fences. Mentioning Smash and Animal Crossing in the same sentence. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm blown away. I am blown away. Mentioning Smash and Animal Crossing in the same sentence as a prediction for a Nintendo Direct is brutal. Brutal. I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say about that one. But yeah, we do have a key card direct happening soon. Nate the Hates podcast and then post on July 14th, July 23rd, as reported on Reddit. Also, Nintendo Life Reset Era, and my Nintendo news. Some community notes were added. Nate the Hate has a strong track record, notably predicting the Switch 2 reveal date accurately. His direct claims were spotted by Video Games Chronicle and aligned with Nintendo's pattern of holding directs before earning calls. However, some users expressed skepticism, noting that direct predictions are common, and a few criticized Nate's occasional inaccuracies, Kirby Planet Robobot, for example. But man, this time around, predicting a Smash Bros. In an Animal Crossing, whew, that's big. Okay, so to summarize, beat 'em ups, mentioned Metaphor, Refantasio, that could be still in this direct. Death Stranding, another one that could still be in this direct. The ones who are not going to be in direct, Metroid Prime 4, Kirby Air Riders, and Animal Crossing will be a no-show in this direct. Kirby Air Riders, Hyrule Warriors is an exception. They were seen as plausible, but criticized for being too detailed and possibly clickbaity driven. Nate the Hate predictions focus on Direct's timing, likely, towards the end of the month, and third-party support with VGC adding a Metroid Prime 4, Emblem Remake, Kirby titles, So the overlap mentioned between both of them, they both mentioned Metroid Prime 4, Kirby Air Riders, and Hyrule Warriors. So, that is the roundup for the rumor or leaks that they mentioned. So we went over Nintendo's official announcement. It's going to be a 25-minute key card direct happening tomorrow, and we went over the predictions from Nate the Hate. Not predictions, but apparently inside information from Beat 'em Ups and Nate the Hate. Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. Yes, it is so nuts. But as you all know, third-party developers, third-party partners from Nintendo. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So, now I want to give you guys my personal belief, what I think will be shown tomorrow in this key card direct. Okay, hope is not all lost. We have a little app here called Nintendo Today, where Nintendo could be dropping information at any moment, right? I don't see the Metroid Prime 4 announcement too far away. Unfortunately, I do see it inside this little app here instead of an announcement. Um, there's also the possibility of them giving us, I would say, an extended trailer more than a direct dedicated to Metroid. I wanted to see more Metroid. Like I wanted Nintendo to take some time and hype up Metroid. At least give it a 15-minute direct like they did with Donkey Kong Bonanza. Do the same with Metroid, since it's a big game. I know it's a Switch game, but it's still a big game where you use a major new feature for the Nintendo Switch 2. And when we were at the Nintendo Switch 2 experience, they went above and beyond to make sure that we experienced that mouse feature for for Metroid Prime 4. It felt great. It was awesome. The game looks fantastic. And I think that Nintendo needs to, I'm not sure why they're not really, giving Metroid the time of day, right? No release date whatsoever. But yeah, I would not rule out Nintendo's announcements for the upcoming week, even the first week of August. Okay, so I would not rule out even first week of August announcements via the app, via Twitter. Very I would say kind of very shadow droppy, if that's a word, right? Informal, right? It's very informal. I see the app as a very informal way of dropping information. It's just there, unless you look at it. Not a lot of people look at their app or get even alerts from their apps, and then you find out after somebody reads the app and then somebody shares it on X. That's how you find out, right? Oh my god, wait, somebody just this happened. Oh, they found it on the app, and then that's how you see the app, right? Not everybody gets their information from the app, but Nintendo, unfortunately, they do stuff like that. So I still see Nintendo. I mean, it is what I'm saying is not out of the ordinary. We know we have games that are coming to Nintendo Switch 2 and Switch, right? We know Metroid Prime 4 is still out there. We know Kirby Air Riders is still out there. We know Pokemon, yeah, Arizona has a date already. But we know that Kirby Air Riders is still out there without a release date. Hyrule Warriors is still out there without a release date. So we know games are out there that are meant to be given a release date soon. So me saying, hey, there's gonna be Nintendo's gonna drop some dates soon. That's not prediction. It's not even a prediction. That's just like obvious. It's something that's gonna happen. And so, let's take it here. So a little it's a little mind-boggling. Look at how long this presentation is. Okay, it's 25 minutes long. 25 minutes long. Nintendo could have just added a trailer for Metroid Prime 4. A trailer for Metroid Prime 4 that would have taken it to 25 to 30 minutes, right? Metroid Prime 4 trailer with gameplay, 30-minute direct, right? And so there, they released they give us the release date. Another game, Kirby Air Riders, another maybe 3 minutes release date. Another game, Hyrule Warriors, another. I guess this is part of the 25 minutes already, but they could have easily made it a Nintendo Direct just by adding 3 or 4, 2 or 3 more titles and completing the 40 minutes direct. I don't know who's planning, like behind the scenes, who's planning what and why are they doing it this way. I understand they want to give partners their own spotlight, But I think that if we hear about Final Fantasy remake in a real direct, in a full direct, we would have been just as excited for that game, you know, than for it being on a partner showcase. I've read so many comments that say, "Hey, this is just a partner showcase. Nothing there interests me that much," right? And so I think that Nintendo would have benefit more by making it a full direct and then adding these games in the lineup so that people could see this. Okay, we're watching a full direct with first party games, and then those third party games, those partner games are in there along with the first party games, and they get the same exact kind of you know spotlight, right? They get the same exact amount of views and amount of interest. But people saying, "Oh, I'm not going to see this because this is a partner showcase. I'll just watch it afterwards." You know, I'll just watch it afterwards because it's not a real direct, right? And so it's a I think partners will get a better um it'll be better for them to be within Nintendo Directs, like a real full direct. Just because if you look at a Nintendo Direct, what is really a Nintendo Direct but a mix of games from Nintendo partners and indie games, right? It's just what it is. So a Nintendo Direct, a full Nintendo Direct, is 40 minutes long, but it's not all 40 minutes long. Just Nintendo first party games. A full Nintendo Direct is 25 minutes of partner games anyway, plus a couple of indie games, maybe one or two, and maybe one or two or three first party games, right? And so they could have very well gone there, right? Maybe they did have a Nintendo Direct with all those games planned out, and they changed because things change, right? We don't know whether that was the thing, well that was the case there. But yeah, let's go ahead and go over the predictions. What's going to happen tomorrow? What do you think is going to happen tomorrow? There's going to be a good announcements tomorrow. We can't deny that. Tomorrow we're going to have great announcements for games that, man, are going to make it for the Switch. They're going to make it to the Nintendo Switch 2. They're going to make it to Nintendo or back to Nintendo for the first time in a while, right? Because I know a lot of third party games didn't really take advantage of Nintendo Switch, but in this case, we are gonna get some Nintendo third party, bigger third party partners join Nintendo Switch 2 that did not join Nintendo Switch. Okay. Let's see here. 1 second here. All right. Okay. All right. So yeah, we're gonna see games from Nintendo partners. I'm looking on my list here for the partner direct, and so I can go over it with you guys. Let's see here. All right. All right. So here is a list of companies that will probably be present tomorrow in some shape or form, right? Starting with Capcom. Capcom. Let me see if I can get their website. Let's see here. Open Capcom. All right, we got that one there. Then we got this one. I'm going to go ahead and visit with you guys all the websites of the companies that I believe will be there. Okay, and I'm gonna share the screen with you guys real quick. Okay, we got that one. All right, stop it. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. No. No. Okay. And the other one is okay. Let me go ahead and share my screen here really quickly. Move this one and stop this one. Share it here. Let's make sure. There you go. And then here. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and share my screen really fastly. Fastly is not a word. Quickly. Okay. All right. So this is the first company that could be making it tomorrow to the Nintendo Direct. FromSoft. Right. We have FromSoft announced a game that is exclusively for the Nintendo Switch 2. That's the first title that I see Nintendo dropping either opening the Nintendo Direct with, because it's a game that's going to be exclusively for Nintendo Switch 2 or Switch 2, or closing the Nintendo Direct with. Okay, it's going to be FromSoft. Let me see if I can find that game. What game was that? Chad, do you guys know what game it was that they announced for FromSoft? FromSoft. I don't know why that makes me think about ice cream. Soft serve. Yeah, Dusk Bloods. Yep, there you go. Here it is. Here we go. Dusk Bloods. So this game here is a partner game that will be exclusive, or maybe temporarily exclusive, to Nintendo Switch, coming out in 2026. This game is in the category of partner games for Nintendo Switch 2, and so I believe this could be either open the presentation or close it. And I think that they will give ample time to this game tomorrow. Okay, that is the first game I believe they will be focusing on in the Direct. It'll probably have about 5 minutes, a full 5 minutes to give Dusk Bloods some airing time there, just because it's an exclusive Switch 2 game. Next company that will make it to Nintendo Switch 2 Direct tomorrow, or Switch Direct as well, is Capcom. Right, Capcom. We already got Street Fighter 6. There are other games that can make it to Nintendo Switch 2. A whole bunch of collections. Let's see here. Any of these games basically can make it to Nintendo Switch 2. So, whatever Capcom wants to bring, maybe Monster Hunter Wilds could be another game that they announced for Nintendo Switch 2. It's already out. I already have it on PlayStation 5. But Monster Hunter Wilds could be a game brought over to the Nintendo Switch 2. So Capcom and some games from Capcom, and the bigger one being Monster Hunter Wilds on Nintendo Switch 2. Another company, third party is, of course, Square Enix. Let me go over to the US version. Square Enix. Why Square Enix? Well, Final Fantasy Remake. Final Fantasy Remake could make its way to the Nintendo Switch 2. Games, let's see here. Final Fantasy Remake, Integrate. Integrate, right? Is this the first one? Is it? Okay, so right here it says Xbox and Nintendo Switch 2. They have already announced the Switch 2 versions coming soon, but yeah, I believe Square Enix they themselves have stated that they're not going to be basically just a one console you know, publisher. They're going to release their games on more consoles, including the Nintendo Switch 2. So you can expect a strong support from Square Enix tomorrow. Final Fantasy, I've already played this one and I already beaten the first two. It says Switch 2 already on their website. What is Final Fantasy Remake? Integrate. Let's see here. Highly recommended. Even if you don't have not played a Final Fantasy game, even though the one from PlayStation 1, then it's really highly recommended. You should play the remake. Here we have all the companies. You see here the Nintendo Switch 2 logo is already added to their website now. PS5, Epic, we got Steam, we got Nintendo Switch 2, Xbox X and S, and then of course PC. So Square Enix, you can expect Square Enix to make a splash in tomorrow's Keycard Direct. Next game, Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco is a company that, of course, you guys all know and will probably make its way also to the Nintendo Direct with Little Nightmares 3. Maybe that will be a present in the Nintendo Direct. Little Nightmares 3, My Academia, All Justice 1 Last Smash. They have a couple games here that could Digimon Story, of course. I think this one will be there. Let's go ahead and click on it because Digimon Story, Time Ranger. That one will make it tomorrow to the Nintendo Direct. You know, this is a very interesting game, and I have to say it looks very, very beautiful. Digimon, it looks beautiful. I think you know, there's a company out there who would benefit from taking notes. Taking notes. Yeah, this game I am very interested in. You know, Digimon. Story Time Stranger, is it? Strangler? Stranger? The Strangler. SpongeBob. But it looks incredible. It looks amazing. And so you can expect a game like this one to be present tomorrow in tomorrow's Keycard Direct. So Digimon Story from Bandai Namco. Okay, so that is another company you could expect to see tomorrow. The other one is what is it? Where is this covering it? Sega. So Sega, of course, we'll probably see Sega tomorrow. Also, there's a Sonic game that is out or coming out. It's kind of like Mario. There you go. Crossworlds. This could be another game for Nintendo coming out for Nintendo Switch 2. The Switch 2 logo is already on Crossroads. You can see it here, right? The new Sonic Racing. The Switch. This game is coming to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2, as you can see here. So if you still have a Nintendo Switch, hey, we got games coming your way, right? So don't be upset. Don't frown. Don't. Tomorrow's presentation will be geared towards Switch and Switch 2, with what I believe a lot of games still coming to Nintendo Switch, right? I'm sure that a lot of these third-party companies, for the games that can run on Switch, they will release a Switch version and, of course, a Switch 2 version alongside it. And so Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is one that could be in the upcoming Direct. I mean, it looks great. I think the game looks fun. It looks very, very fun, very arcade-ish, right? Like an arcade. You even have the SpongeBob Burger Mobile here. You know, I like that they're going out there, right? The SpongeBob Krabby Patty Mobile. It's so fun. So this is one game I am looking forward to. So Crossworld is not a key card, right? It's full release on physical. Mike, they said already that the Sonic Racing will get a physical release on Switch 2 next year. All right, awesome. That is awesome, man. So at least this doesn't qualify for the Key Card Direct, but it can make an appearance there, right? It can make an appearance. If we could play a game, we could play a game tomorrow. Like I can give away any game that is mentioned tomorrow that is not on a key card. How about we do that? The key card direct. For the key card direct tomorrow. We could give away any game that is not on a key card. So the winner gets to choose any game that is not on a key card for tomorrow. Key card direct. Switch and Switch 2. The both logos are here. Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 for both of them. So Sega could be making its way over to the Nintendo Direct, Key Card Direct. Persona, whatever, Total War, Like a Dragon, Yakuza. Of course, I played this one at the Nintendo Switch Experience. Director's Cut, Yakuza. I played it at the Nintendo Switch Experience. Again, you can expect more games to be out tomorrow for Nintendo Switch. Marvelous Games comes on the full cartridge. Oh, cool. They might not be in the Keycard Direct then. Let's see here. And the last one for my predictions is not here. This is not coming. That's basically it. What we got. Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? What games do you guys think are making it to Nintendo tomorrow's Key Card Direct? Yeah, we just had a Bandai showcase, but some Bandai Namco knows that not everybody watches their showcases, right? Nintendo Directs get a whole bunch of views. They get millions of views, especially people, Nintendo fans, right? So, they want to be a Nintendo Direct third part, party support. If it's a partner direct, they want to be there. Make sure they're hitting their target audience. So, all right. So here we have a list of what is not yet announced by Nintendo, and like I said, I think that we're gonna get this very, very soon. Unfortunately, maybe via the app, right here, via the app. Again, it could be even tomorrow. Could be today. Who knows? But there are only two games here. Two games without a release date. I mean, without a release date this year that are written here for 2025. 2025. Kirby Air Riders and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. That's not to say that Hyrule Warriors and Splatoon Raiders are not 2025 either, but they could also be 2026. But officially by Nintendo, they're still to be announced, the date, the exact date. Microsoft is another one. Thank you, Noel, for that update. Yeah, Microsoft with Halo, man, that would be the best. Call of Duty is another one. Forza, Grounded 2. You guys are killing it. That's let me go ahead and let's go looking for those comments here. Yeah, that right there. Yeah, this one. Let me go ahead and highlight that there. Can't forget about Xbox, Call of Duty, Forza, Grounded 2. Man, I hope that Xbox shows up. It'll be awesome if they do. This is very possible. This is very, very possible. And I'm not gonna. I love Metroid, but the fact that they're not even giving us a release date this late, this is crazy. You know, it is a thing. Kirby is owned by Nintendo, not Bandai. Yeah, well, of course. Mike, do you think we'll get an Animal Crossing on NSO? GameCube, yes, hopefully soon. GameCube is out there. Animal Crossing needs to be on at least. I think that Animal Crossing will come to GameCube eventually. I can maybe see it coming later this fall. It'll be great. That will be awesome. Gears of War Reloaded on or my name is yeah, great. I mean, Gears of War Reloaded will be awesome. Man, I'm the Nintendo. I've been waiting since 2017 for Metroid Prime 4. I feel you. Can you imagine the delayed again? LOL. We know Debbie. Animal Crossing is first party. Yep, Animal Crossing is first party. How about Konami and Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid? All of those are partners of Nintendo and could very well make it on Nintendo Switch. Announcements tomorrow, so it's gonna be a good one. Just because we don't get our first party games out in there, it doesn't mean that it's not gonna be a good one. I think that partner showcases are very very good, right? Partner showcases are very good also. Genshin Impact, man. I stopped hoping. I stopped hoping for Genshin Impact to make it on Switch. They said they were coming to Switch. It's been so many years after that. I'm like, man, don't even come anymore. Just stay where you are, man. Just don't talk. Jeez. Yeah, hopefully, hopefully. They couldn't port it because hardware issues. I mean, they ported it to this phone here. Barely default on Switch 2. I'm good when it comes to RPG. Yeah. It released on Xbox, and it's on Series S. Also, it also released on smartphones, on my iPad and iPhone 3G. iPhone 3G. And it's all up to them. It's all up to them to optimize the game. Look at Fortnite. Fortnite is a perfect example of them wanting to bring their games over and not making any type of excuses. They put Fortnite on Switch. Fortnite's on Switch, right? Does it look better? No. Does it play? Yes, it plays. And so Banjo-Kazooie. Hold up. Wait. I gotta highlight this. Nintendo. I mean, not Nintendo. Microsoft, please. You need to stop laying people off first. Stop laying people off and do something with Banjo. Why would you buy this company and just leave them hanging? Come on. Seriously. That's just nuts. We have Kingdom Hearts, but we have the cloud versions. We got the cloud version of Kingdom Hearts. We need the not on the cloud version. We need a off the cloud version of Kingdom Hearts. Where we play on Switch 2 will be, oh my God, be insane. Forza Horizon. I'm guessing Forza Horizon can make it on Switch 2. That'll be so fantastic. That'll be so awesome. Yeah, the Nun Cloud. The Nun Cloud. Man. But we're having a key card direct tomorrow. We'll see. We'll find out if we have any surprise games that are not on key card. any surprise games that are not on keycard, I will choose a winner from tomorrow's live stream and give you guys a choice of a non keycard game, so you guys can pick it and then and play it on your Nintendo Switch or Switch 2. So yeah, yeah, I'm okay with cloud games because I've never had an issue with them. Like I was like one of the first adopters of Stadia. When Stadia came out at the beginning, I was just all on top of it. I got my 2 Stadia controllers, which I still use to this day. And Stadia has one of the best pro controllers out there. Like it's amazing. I still use it today with my Switch and Switch 2. I use it for PC gaming. Like if you're looking for a cheap but really good controller that is comparable to the like a $100 pro controller, go on I want to say eBay, go on Mercari or any of those websites and get a Stadia controller. They come in blue, they come in white, they come in black, and they have an update where you can use them via Bluetooth with any device, including Nintendo Switch. And they are just so great. They're so good. They're so good. Stadia is dead. Stadia is gone. But the pro controllers are still out there. You can still get them almost new and use them and have extra controllers. I want to see if I can just I got one. So let me go ahead and get a Stadia controller just to show you guys because I still use it to this day. Let me go. I'll be right back. I'm back. So this is the let me go ahead and come on. I wonder if that camera works. Let me I'm gonna try something, guys, because I have never tried this live, but maybe it works. Just maybe. Let's see here. No, that's me. Okay, I'm gonna try this live. This will be my first time trying something like this live. Hey, it works. It works. All right, it works. Let me go over to there. It's here. It works. It actually works. Okay, let me go ahead and add this real quick here. And add this here. Maybe like this. Ooh, I don't get it. Like that. This here. Maybe like that. This one. One of these have to work. Come on, at the stage. This is the one I want to add. There you go. Okay. So this is the Stadia controller here. Right here. See? That's the Stadia controller. It's they have this one. They also have this one. They also have an orange one, like very beautiful. And if you wanna know where Nintendo got that Nintendo Switch little joystick highlighter thing, look at this. Look, they were the first ones to do the color on here. Yeah, it looks like a PlayStation and Nintendo controller fused. Yeah, it does. It does. I feel like they took the best out of both of them, and they made this, and it's so solid and just so satisfying to hold. Like, it's so smooth. This is extremely smooth. This is not a partner. This is not a partnered or sponsor or anything. This is just Stadia is dead. No, I'm not getting paid for this. I just love this controller so much that I love how it just feels, and it has the real triggers too. No digital buttons. It has full triggers also, which is really cool. And I know how much some of you like real triggers on your controllers, right? Not just like the little clicky button on there. So yeah, these are Stadia controllers, and you can find them really cheap on eBay, Mercari, whatever. Some of them even come in the box with the Stadia, Google Chromecast, and the charger and everything, because that's how it used to come. It used to come in a box. The Stadia controller, they gave you the Chromecast, for Chromecast 4K or whatever, because that's where you played Stadia on a Chromecast. The cables and the charger, a full brick charger, like a good one. And so it charges via USB-C, and yeah, it works really well. It works very, very well. It's my favorite controller to use whenever I use it for either for a Nintendo Switch controller or on PC. It works on Mac, it works on iPhone, it works on Android. I mean, it works on everything that takes in Bluetooth controllers, because when Stadia went under, they went ahead and gave everybody an update for their controllers so that they can use it as a fully functional Bluetooth controller, and you can map all these buttons as 2 buttons here. So if you need a button for your let's say for the C camera, you can actually map this center button here. This center button, you can map it to the C button for your Nintendo Switch 2 or any of these, right? So yeah, that's my little recommendation. Super cool Stadia controllers. Yeah, I mean, this is a hack, guys. This is a hack. You want to get a really, really good controller and go after a company that died belly up. But is one of my favorite controllers of all time. I fully and highly recommend it. I've been talking about it for a while. I'm not here on the channel, but Stadia controllers are just amazing. They're kind of they're hefty, right? You can tell it's not a shell. It doesn't feel like it's a shell like you have. It feels like a premium. The buttons, everything, it feels very premium. I think I'm controlling my computer over there on both of them, and they come in 3 colors. I think they come 3 colors. They come in this blue. I think this is blue. Yeah, this is like a dark blue. It looks black, but it's like dark blue. The white one, I think it comes also like in an orange, like a beautiful orange. And so some of them are hard to find other than others. I'm trying to collect them. I'm trying to collect them myself. I'm trying to collect the Stadia controllers, but they are just awesome, man. They're very, very good. Very good. I have a whole bunch, man. I have a whole bunch of expect a lot of product reviews coming soon to the channel. This is the first time how does this camera look to you guys? I'm gonna go ahead and just put this there. How does that look to you guys? How does it look? How does that controller look to you? Does it look good? Does it look clear? Because I just installed that camera up there, and I want to do more product reviews, so I want to make sure that it looks good. This is the very first time I turn it on, like the very first time I turn it on, and I'm like literally testing it right now as we go. It has I can go right here, and I can just zoom in. See, I can zoom in on the camera there, and I can zoom out a little bit. I think that's good enough so that it doesn't give you any. It doesn't have any like grain on it, right? So I'm glad I did this here on the stream. Just testing it out. So yeah, expect a lot of reviews coming soon. I have a whole bunch of products here that I've been getting from a lot of really good companies. I have a package that I just got from Genki with a whole bunch of Switch 2 accessories. I'm testing out an AR glasses for the Nintendo Switch 2 one of those AR glasses that look incredible. That is coming soon as well. Um, yeah, there's a lot of things I'm working on. So expect a lot of videos for a lot of products. If you guys want me to do like a product and how to use this controller and where to get it, also using what Switch 2, then I can do that as well. So just before I end the stream, just a little update on the channel on things. So far, it looks like I received word that things are now back to normal on the channel when it comes to the back end. That I can resume my regular videos. I'm gonna try. I haven't tried a regular video just yet, but at least the live streams are working pretty good. On yesterday's live stream, we had a total of 4,000 views, so that's kind of normal for the channel, and so that is a good thing, right? The shadow ban has apparently been lifted from the channel, and I've also banned the users that did this. So I went ahead and they're completely banned. I am looking to assign, since I'm doing more live stream, I'm looking to assign more. If you would like to be a mod on the channel, okay? If you've been through if you come to the reviews, if you come to the live streams, and you like to hang out here, and you're looking to help out a little more, and you want to be a mod, make sure first thing you join our Discord, right? You connect with everybody on Discord and everything. That's a requirement. You have to be on Discord with us, so I can talk to you guys, and let me know if you want to be a mod for our live streams, so that we can avoid what this thing that happened. At least I went ahead and banned those people from the channel. The channel is free and clear of those alert things. The channel is no longer hidden. I would ask, if you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure that your notifications are turned on completely. Turn on all notifications. Double check if you're still subscribed, so that some people have been unsubscribed completely off the channel. So make sure you're still subscribed. Let's see here. For those of you watching on X, you're great, you're brilliant. There's nothing really you have to do. Just make sure you follow the channel. You follow my Mike Odyssey X account, and you can get also notified of ring that little bell so you're notified of these live streams as well. And I'm going to also start uploading my full videos on X also, because I know I have a really amazing audience on X, and I love them as well. And I want to make sure that I also get the videos. If they don't want to come to YouTube, they could just stick to X and then get also all the great content over there as well. I'm also starting a new podcast for members. Okay, a new podcast for members. It's called In Topics Mini, and it'll be me with a guest. It'll always be me with a guest. This will be for members. I'm going to try to do one podcast every 2 weeks. It's going to be this. I invited guests. We talk about video games and everything like that. And then I want the members to tell me. Wait, I still have the camera. I want the members to tell me what guests they would like to see come to the podcast. If you are a member, then you get to vote, or even suggest who you want to see. Who do you want to see come to the podcast for members? All right. There's there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and I'm just glad that we could get over this hurdle, try to get the channel back on track, and try to get that revenue back going. And so I will reach out to, if you are a member, I'll reach out to your suggestions. I see Switch Force, Nintendo Prime, Anders Restart, Jake Randall, all great selections, all great people. I'll reach out to see if anyone want to make it to the first episode, or second episode, or third episode. I do have a lot of people already who are going to be part of the show. We have also Joycey from the podcast. We have Paul. We got Josh, and 64 Josh is going to be one of the Attack the Backlog will be another good one. RGT. I talked to RGT. I'll see if he wants to be part of be part of a. Yeah, I can reach out. I've talked to him behind the scenes, so I'll talk to him to see if he wants to be part of a 4 members. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff happening, guys, on the channel. Be on the lookout. On the lookout tomorrow. We'll be live streaming early. Live streaming early for the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. If you are not yet a member on the channel, you can join for as little as 99 cents per month, and you get a whole bunch of perks, of course, including that brand new podcast that we're just starting with some guests, including voice actors. Okay, voice actors. So if we get over Samantha Kelly, we get Kenny James, we get Charles Martinet, all those special interviews are gonna be in that in Topics Mini, either 1-on-1. I am working on getting a full live stream with the cast for the 40th anniversary. Still working on that. But the voice actor one is going to be also on In Topics Mini one. It's going to be a 1-on-1 interview. We get Pokemon voice actors too. Yeah, I can get Pokemon voice actors too. So a lot of great stuff is coming to the channel. I'm more hyped, guys. I'm more hyped than ever. I'm more motivated to push forward. It was disheartening, everything that happened. It did affect me greatly. It did cause a lot of suffering and pain, but in order to have a motto like never give up, there has to be adversity. And if there's nothing that comes against you to give you the chance to prove your motto, then what are really the meaning of those words, right? If you never have a chance to give up, why live a motto, never give up? If life never gives you the chance or pushes you far enough to say, hey, I feel like giving up, but I'm not going to. And so I'm just grateful because when I did feel like giving up, you guys were there to remind me. Hey, don't give up. You threw your words right back at me, and like the words that I always end every video, you threw those words right back at me when I needed to hear them the most. And so it's a crazy thing. So I'm super grateful for everyone. Super grateful for the community on X, community on YouTube. I'm grateful for the community on Facebook, on Twitch. I need to give Twitch more love. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you so much. And so, I'm really grateful for everyone, every one of you who never gave up on me, right? And you didn't let me. You did not let me give up on you. It wasn't an option for you. You said nope. Yeah, we're over the hurdle right now, and now there's nowhere to go but up. Right? I still feel like we can make it to 100K before the year ends. I still feel it. I still have that strong fire in my heart that we could make it there before the year ends, and I'm gonna fight for it and push for it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be awesome. All right. So shout out to Attack the Backlog. What's not bad. And to who else made it at the end of the podcast? Michael Gutman. What's up, Michael? Thank you so much for being here. Debbie Kelly is also here. Hi, sub Debbie. Yep, those are the words you guys kept throwing that you guys kept throwing those words back at me and giving me like that strength, like lighting that fire for me to not give up and to continue. It's gonna be like, man. That's why I'm more hyped than ever to push forward. ATB, check out be on the lookout for your DM shortly. ATB, you know who you are, right? ATB. Be on the lookout for DM shortly. All right. I didn't say Siri. Did I say Siri? I didn't say Siri. Siri's talking to me. Siri is start responding. Yeah. All right, my friends. Oh, I'm sorry about yesterday. Sorry about yesterday. A lot of you were expecting the outro song at the end, and I didn't give you the outro song. Today, I'll give you guys the anthem outro song for the show. I don't know why I changed it. I thought that you guys would want something shorter, but apparently no. A lot of people, a lot of you stayed after. A lot of you stayed after the stream to listen to the song, and you guys, wait, where's the song? Where's the song? And I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry about that. So let me go ahead and give you guys the outro song here. The new anthem for the channel, so you guys can take a look at it, hear it. It's an original song. It's an original song for the channel, and yeah. Another thing, you guys want me to make another song, I will. I'll work on another song for you guys. I'll work on a music video, another music video. All right. So yeah, that is a promise. All right, friends. I'll see you guys tomorrow here on the channel. Nintendo Direct happening. Oh, sorry. The key card Direct is happening tomorrow. And it's going to be fantastic. I cannot wait to hang out with you guys tomorrow morning for the key card Direct of the year. It's the first key card Direct we get. And I hope this key card Direct is the best ever. All right, friends. Never give up and journey on. Take care. Enjoy the song.
Wake the world, we're live on air. Truth and power everywhere. From pixel dreams to indie gold. Stories waiting to be told.